A sobering new report tonight. Minnesota health officials say that the state's suicide rate is on the rise. It's up from 2011 to 12.4 people per 100,000 in 2012. And that's why organizations like Suicide Awareness Voices for Education are pushing for people to learn the warning signs.
The more we can have everybody know what the warning signs are of suicide, some of the risk factors, and in particular the protective factors, the things that keep people from dying by suicide, we can get people to care, and the suicidal thinking will pass.
Our Todd Wilson now is here with more in today's report. And Todd, you spoke with a woman who unfortunately lost someone due to suicide.
That's right, Ellen. Lindsay Rafson says her brother was 22 years old when he decided to take his own life just over a year ago. It was her parents who found him. She says her brother was the least likely person to take his own life, that is, until it happened.
It was the middle of the night.
Lindsay Rafson says she got a call from a family friend.
I knew that something had happened to Logan, but he waited till he came and got me and brought me to the hospital.
Logan is her brother. He suffered from depression. She would eventually lose him to death by suicide April 26, 2012. She says her family is in a coping mode. Right now, Minnesota is in the midst of having its highest rate of suicide in a decade. Friday, the Minnesota Department of Health released its most recent numbers. It shows a 13% increase in the number of suicides. Death by suicide went from 606 in 2010 to 684 in 2011.
Friday afternoon.
Dr. Dan Reidenberg of the group SAVE, Suicide Awareness Voices for Education, says it's all alarming.
Generally speaking, we saw increases in every age group, primarily middle-aged adults, and of that, primarily middle-aged adult males in the late 50s and early 60s.
He says factors like unemployment and a lack of access to care may have contributed to the increase. Dr. Reidenberg says death by suicide is more than just about the numbers, it's about prevention.
Yes, the numbers are high, and every one suicide is too many. But there's also many things that are taking place to try to reduce that burden.
Like training and education for healthcare professionals, updating the state's 2007 suicide prevention plan to incorporate new strategies, and focusing on high-risk groups.
Yeah.
Rafson says Logan was in therapy and trying different medications, but in the end, he chose to take his life. She misses the brother she grew up with.
There's definitely a piece of me gone.
Dr. Reidenberg says opiate prescription, better known as painkillers, seem to contribute to the suicide increase for middle-aged women. He says there's a high rate of overdose relative to those.
And I'm assuming that there are some warning signs.
That's right, there's 11. Things like talking about wanting to die, looking for a way to kill oneself, displaying extreme mood swings, to name a few. The more signs a person shows, the greater the risk. We have those on our website for you so you can take a look and go down the list, and if you happen to see it with someone you love, definitely try to get them some help.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely do not want to go with that go through what that family has gone through.
No.
Thanks, Todd. There's an Out of the Darkness walk to prevent suicide next month. It's September 15th at Como Park in St. Paul. Registration starts at 9 that morning, and the walk is from 10:30 until noon. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is hosting this event, and if you or someone you know needs help, you can call their suicide hotline 1-800-273-TALK. We've posted all of this information on our website, KSTP.com.